So with the End of the World single that you released, would you please explain the message of the song?
You know, the lyrics are every moment we're living is one closer to dying, so let's not waste this time. It's about not regretting things, you know, because if your life were to end, it's not about the actual end of the world. But if something were to drastically change in a moment's time, which could at any point in time for any of us, would you be happy with what you've been doing?
Did you know everyone in that video?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so, because I don't know how you did it. How do you get 28 of your friends and family to sing to a camera completely awkwardly, including Paul?
Yep.
Like you're rocking out, you're like hair and everywhere, but everyone else is like, oh God, why is she doing this to me?
Yeah, I have no shame anymore. I think when you're trying to do what I'm trying to do as a career, it's like you have to just let go of all of your insecurities and just be like, and realize, oh, people don't actually care. Make a fool out of yourself. People don't care. It's very internal.
Definitely.
And the song's very much kind of
frank.
Yeah. So, and that was the idea. It's a big ask to be like, find a location, learn the words.
Yeah. It's completely awkward.
Lip sync. Like I had my brother. You know, people who just have never had to like be in front of a camera.
Is he one fishing?
He's one fishing.
Because I was like, they focus on this guy quite a bit. He must be important.
I was like, it was so hard. Each person had like at least one line where they'd do great. They'd have a great moment where they'd probably think it wasn't a great moment. It'd be like, they'd be like messing up or laughing or just like not being able to handle themselves. So there's a lot of combing through the footage and finding that special moment for each of them.
I remember watching the music video for Sleep, and I was just so drawn to the beauty. And I was so shocked that was Sydney. Like, I didn't even think that would be Sydney. I thought it was a different city altogether.
Oh, I know.
The visuals are really nice in that clip.
Yeah, our director, Jefferton, that was all him. He scouted out the place, and you know, we kind of had the idea of like neon. I was like, don't know if we can find that in Sydney. He's like, oh no, we've got it. You know the like yellow orange like trees in it that look like cactuses, and they're all like lit up. That was a complete accident on the night.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, we were like just driving around to go somewhere else, and we turned the corner and there's just this whole like art installation of like neon yellow cactus tree things, and it was like, oh my gosh, that is like fate. And I don't believe in fate, but that was like, what are the odds of just like finding this?
So cool.
Yeah.
And I think another vulnerable song that you released or have put out is Undone. You're
right.
laying it bare, you're going, I'm an artist, you know?
Yeah, I wrote that one years ago when I was in college, actually. It's like my oldest song that's out there. And that was about struggling to kind of be an artist and, you know, the fear of failure back when I was a 20-year-old
So I
songwriter.
noticed you released a 2016 version, which you're saying is an old song.
Yeah.
Is that going on the album, or was that a standalone thing?
That's a standalone thing, too.
Gotcha, yeah. Because I guess you just want to feel fresh.
Totally,
2017, new music.
Yeah, the album's going to be a brand new world.
Has it all been written?
It's all been written.
Have you ever had any strange experiences on tour? Because you did travel around the country with your End of the World tour.
Yeah, I was playing in Adelaide one time, not this year, I think it was last year. And that song, Dancing in the Dark, that I was just covering, I was doing that, and it's very, you know, it's stripped back and really slow and really intimate version of the song. And if you've ever seen the film clip, it's Courtney Cox is in the original film clip.
From Friends.
Yeah, from Friends.
Yep.
And it's a really iconic film clip and from the 80s. And this woman had a lot to drink, and you know, it's dead quiet, and she like gets up to the front and she just starts like dancing. She's like, I'm Courtney Cox, I'm Courtney. She's just like yelling that she's Courtney Cox and like really into it. And you can kind of see everyone else in the audience is just a bit like, what do we do? What do we do? You know, at one point some like security kind of came over, and I think like, you know, they were like trying to like get rid of her, and she's like singing along, and then just like Paul starts singing along too to make it less all, you know, be like, okay, we'll make it a sing along. You know, be like, good.
Notice that you're very proactive with releasing your music. Like, not only did you release the EP, then you released 3 music videos from it, standalone single, releasing covers EP now, and then you're going to release an album sometime this year. Don't know how.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is the way forward, though, being really prolific and putting out as much as you can without sacrificing the quality. Because people lose interest really quickly if they don't hear from you or hear about you or hear something new. It's like, oh, that person who released an album 3 years ago? Right. Like, not all that interested anymore.
Exactly, yeah. This is Danielle Deckard's debut EP, End of the World, and she's now released Put That Ring Away. And we've got the covers EP,
coming up.
First half of the year. Mm-hmm. And then the album. Is it called Musical Television? Or is
it is, yes.
The album Musical Television, probably later in the year.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks so much for your time.
Oh, thank you so much, Brad.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark.